And we are streaming. So, Tiles Confusion for the 10th of December 2021. How are we all doing? The penultimate round of this event. Next week's will be the final. And after that, we may do stuff, things, and shenanigans. How are we all doing anyway? We already have 4 queued up, so I think we're just going to start a game off in a moment. Let's see. Hello, Chi, indeed. Hello, Chi, Larry. How are we? Okay, so this is currently Shadowhawk, Mono, Prospero, and Lily. Good luck to all 4 of you. Let's get a game going. Also, if anybody wants to feed me some points so I have a half shot at catching Chiral, would be appreciated. But, unfortunately, this is a table that's unlikely to do that. Well, Mono might, but only if he's feeling really weird. Evening. Just a couple of things there. Make sure it's all looking good. I usually am. I'm actually here with my cat, who is unfortunately had a surgical procedure today, so I'm just keeping half an eye on him as we do this. He's fine, he's happy, but you know, have to be sure of these things. Kitty is all important after all. Okay, so Double Dora, Dragon Start. Well, looks as though we'll just get rid of the dragons early. So Mono to our left, Prospero to our right, Lily across the table, Double Dora, and I was quite happy with the start, but Prospero is not. 9-tower reset. Let's see what we get this time. We have a triplet of the 8s. A less obvious hand, but I'm actually not too upset with this. Mono obviously a little more upset, which, you know, is all good. All good. All helps me earn points, I'm sure. Mono with a first turn Dora discard, so purging the suit very early. Not the worst thing for us to have. South is a bonus tile. Let's get rid of middle 6, since Mono's also culling the things. So 7 would give us pair and run, which is fine. We already have 2 as our pair, though. So, South or... Okay, double triplets. Interesting. Let's go for 2-man. So we can cut one of either to get a pair, but it's always interesting when you got 2 triplets, because it gives you that little bit additional chance of carnage. Potentially, we can even Karn. Which, speaking of Karns, I need to do that for an event that Chiral is running. For his... I am slightly older, therefore give me cake day. Because he's planning on doing a sort of tag team Mahjong thing with voice chats and discussions and tactics and plans. So, you know, I might need somebody to help me out with that. The 8-9 is not a great thing to be waiting on, ultimately, but I think what we're most likely going to end up doing is just going Tanya. But I'm still going to keep the half shot here of just drawing south. We can also go into things ourselves. Single... This kind of shape is not a bad one, generally speaking. And I think... Is that better or worse? Yeah, we've got the 9 here. Might end up cutting the other 9s anyway, but I think that's a sign that we can go for this. I'm also a little reluctant about giving away Sozi right now, but that's a good draw. Right, Yishanten. Irregular to 3-4 weight, potentially. So yeah, just double checking that. Yeah, so we draw a 7. We have the... Oh, actually, that doesn't quite do it, does it? I mean, it's still fine. We've got South as our probable last discard anyway. 3 pins gone. That's a good draw. Okay, so now we have the Sun Anko chance. So we draw 1 more. We're into a Sun Anko on a 6, though. There's still a 4 pin left. Calling it for Tenpai is probably reasonable at this stage, just the other dealership, but let's just see. That's also fine. He says.
Reach.
I love this kind of weight. This is awesome. So we've got a double Pinfu. Red 5 into my double Pinfu. It of course isn't a Pinfu, but you know. I love that kind of four-sided weight. But anyway, Mongan. Double ton, triples. Alright, Hatsu to start. Let's see if we can force out something early.
Pong.
We have double ton here. We're gonna force it. If nothing else, it puts a little pressure on the table. So let's also look as if we're going for Honitsu. One doesn't want it, which is good for us. Fun. So what kind of bluff weight are you on? Well, if we can make the 8-pin pass, we got there. And at this point, it might be tricky. Oh, Tenpai. East or shenanigans, then. We ran thankfully safe. What of course will happen is it'll be one man, then East, just to... Oh, that is abysmal. That is the worst. How do I play from this? Oh wow, that is terrible. Alright, for a 10, East only. I think we might just be folding out now, with that having happened. Well, let's go round, see what happens. But we clearly need something else. Maybe we can get to an Itsu. Hasn't quite been called yet. It could happen. I mean, I was joking, but now we're at a three-sided weight again with no winning condition, and we'd have to play a 7 to make this pass. But that would give us an Itsu, which would be kind of ridiculous. Yaklis 258 though. Well, it looks as if we're just giving up our Honitsu, which is quite good actually. Open Itsu Nomi is the only thing I've got though. I can call it doesn't actually change anything. I'll still have to play a risky 7 to get past it, so. No one's played right at the start, so we'll give that a go. Alright, well, we'll take tempo. Oh, this is so bad. Alright, 7799 8888. Okay, passed.
Tenpai.
We've been safe. Oh, it was a good wait. Was a good wait. But, okay. We managed to survive. Somehow. Ha. Okay, this is 5. This is not a Daisangan attempt yet. It might be an attempt at something else, but we'll see about that. It's a good Honitsu at the moment, if nothing else. I mean, if we pair up South or White, well, South a little less likely, but if we pair up the other White though, we'll see.
Pong.
Oh wait, Pawn. Keep South as our last one because it's the likely... It's the likely one. Anyway, that takes us to 6. 6 is officially possible.
Pong.
Pong.
I'll keep the shot of it alive, but...
Pong.
Alright, 8 man for the win. Honitsu Dragon. As dealer.
Kan.
Pong.
Okay. Now that puts it as a versus. Still 4 of mine left. So this is a Manzi Honitsu all round. Hi, Rumi. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see at all. That is a Dragon Door of 3, and I've dealt in. I kind of had to with this hand, but at the same time... Yeah, accepted that that was ominous. I mean, I've ended my dealer turn above on positive points. We'll take it. What could have been with that hand? What could have been? This is an interesting start. South to begin. Yeah, once I called 3 times, I had to go in with it, but, you know, Mono decided to attack and was able to attack around it. Okay, that's interesting. 1 dragon played. We'll hold off, because obviously 7 pairs is consideration here. That's 2, so we will get rid of it now. Bonya! 7 not helpful, so we'll get rid of that. Also 6s are gone. Maybe that was the reason to keep it, but I suppose it's not a definite. It's not definite that we're even doing the 7 pairs attempt right now anyway, so and that's another 7. Okay, triplet. Well, all the 4s are gone, so we wouldn't want that anyway. And this gives us options for other things. So Sananko, Suanko would be fine here. Mono's going for something quick. Not going to take that. Let's play the 5 while we can. Wasn't guaranteed that we could in truth, but it's going to be far more playable now than it will be later. Alright, let's follow Sansa. So this has a flaw, but Mono's just played the 8, so we could probably have followed up with that actually. But anyway, if we had a chance to reach into this, should really have checked whether Prosper had changed anything. Well, I can play a free map for safety. Ha! This might not be the way to go, but it's a safe tile. Hello, kitty. Kitty demands a little bit of attention. North. He's after more food, of course, but I've got to keep feeding quite slowly because, of course, surgery. But he is doing okay. Anyway, we're not going to call that. 8-man safe in multiple directions, so that's fine. Sumo! No, we could have got into that. Didn't. 6,000. And puts us below that in second place. But evened up the game a little bit. Okay. Yakuhai Dora 1. Take the second one. Because the hand's not quite there yet, and might... Well, we'll see. Calling into that could have put me into trouble. Especially the hand isn't that valuable if it is just Yakuhai 1. And 2 safe tiles for later. Okay, Yakuhai 2. Oh, Rumi, thank you very much, Mirth. Good sir. I have no idea if you've got anything set up to basically announce that, but thank you very much. Alright, East will pass. So we're back into a weird pairs position. I don't think that's what we go for with this. This is far better as pin 2, I think, but certainly some options. That's a good draw. Okay. So let's just check where we are now if we do this. So call the north. puts us into that. We've got one too many pairs, really. That's a good draw, though. Let's lean on the side of hoping we get that north. But if not, free tiles, well, more than that, actually. Quite a lot of middle tiles would get me to this weight. Could potentially have called that if I had north earlier, but again, we wouldn't have had the rest of this hand if we'd have done that. So, drawing north, three-sided reach. Exactly as we called it up.
Reach.
Drew north, three-sided reach. Yakuhai Dora 2. Reach. Mangan. Alright, is Mono going to give me a Patsu? Nope, I'm not even able to draw it myself. How many reloads we got left? We got, yeah, it's good enough. One of those a recent discard. We'll see. Ooh, risking a middle 5. I think Lily's on a Honitsu as well in Manzu, so doesn't matter. We're able to sumo, and we'll take our lead back. Thank you. Zawa. Hanuman. Okay, good start. East 4. And a 7k lead to defend now. 2 Dora. So potentially do some early cuts and force us into Tanyo. Potentially we just go to Pinfu. Who knows? Either way, we don't have to necessarily force this hand if we don't want to, but with 2 Dora we probably are. Oop, good draw. Let's go cut on 9 for the moment. About the same, but we need the 7 to improve that anyway, so we might as well lean into the potential for Tanyo later down the line. Paraphrase. Yeah, sure. And 9 doesn't particularly help us unless we want to change the hand up substantially, which we don't need to do. So now the question is, can we draw a 4-pin? Alright, 6 turn east is passed. Alright, somebody can call south. It's not anybody's win, but it does indicate Honitsu if anybody takes it. Which, okay, so Prospero is on that Manzu Honitsu. 2 Dora are the same as the Honitsu, really, and south is in the bonus style, so... So I'm going to a double free weight, which doesn't seem great. So we're just going to pass and see what we can do here. Especially since you know it's Honitsu. Might have to end up playing a free man, which might be a little dodgy here, but we'll see which way this ends up going. No change. I mean, Sumo Dora 1 now. We have lowered our hand value doing this, but I feel this is fine. Doesn't especially change anything. I'm just trying to work out with how likely the 4 is to deal in here. It was always possible, but he's played a lot of tiles around that at various points, so I think it's more likely to stay Chun nothing or Chun Toy Toy hand at this stage. I mean, in truth, I don't think you can play free man against either of them, and the free pin is still dodgy. Although 4-4-4, we need 1 more 4 to be definite. Oh, I might as well change that down. We don't have Tanya, so we can now win on a free discard. If somebody were to play it. So free pin, free man for the win then. Oh, is it Chanter? Is it worth staying in, though? Probably. Stun calls off here. We're not going to upgrade the hand at all here. If anything, we're going to try and fold out. So free pin?
No.
No. Symbols 1, 2, 6. Well, we lasted a lot longer with that than I think we probably should have done, but hey. Alright, Double Dragon, Dora. This is an extremely good hand. I mean, it kills Mono's dealer turn. And ultimately, that's what we need. So, let's see some dragons. Or let's see whatever else is happening. Another free pin here. What do I do? I just get rid of the dragon? I guess. It's 2 Dora as well, so this is potentially a Mungan already. Well, that's going to be better in the midterm than that. I wonder if we are... I mean, we're almost at pairs. Yeah, I mean, we stay where we are. We go pairs, I guess. May regret that a little later, but I feel that's still fine for right now. Can you say? South can we get played? So Mono's got to be on a town pin. So we got dragons we could get rid of here. Oh, can I do that against that hand? I don't even know if it's worth it. No. We keep 2 safe tiles now. So 4 so, 5 so, 6 so. 2 4s already played, so. We'd have been better off doing the thing, I think. Can indeed. Oh, there's some big hands going on here. But, I mean, if I reach with this, that's gotta be game-breaking at this point. 5's safe. 4's safe. Yep. What a time. Oh, that's a good weight. I mean, I want to be mad, but if that was planned, that was a good weight. I wait, it killed Mono's dealer turn, it extended my lead, so I'm happy with that turn of events. Now, I need to probably not eliminate anybody, just get rid of this dealer turn as fast as possible. This is a good hand. Just want to say how good my luck is right now, really. I mean, turn 2 reach if we get an 8-pin or a south here. Turn 2 reach if I get 8-pin, 3-so, 6-so, south. Ha! Well, let's do an upgrade. Teodora. 1 south played. So if I say final tile, I mean... Drawing 8-pin now would make this a very interesting weight given what we're actually on. Mid-Sozi from those discards, you say? Because now this allows us to add 1-so and 2-so to our tiles that help us. So technically I've upgraded the number of tiles that we can win with. Should probably have calls off at the moment, actually. Yeah, let's do that now. Come on, 8-pin. Free pin. Does that change the equation at all? I don't think it does. Not enough anyway, so free pin. So 1-so, 2-so, 3-so, 6-so, 8-pin. Yet another free man. So clearly we got round something. That's what those discards have told me. I mean, if this doesn't work out for us, it's not the end of the world. Still got 11-7 dealer lead at the moment. There we go. We don't have a Yaku is the only problem, and 2 8s have been played, so we're actually not going to reach this. But we have Tenpai. And Teodora. So the best thing we can draw right now, I guess, is either... Actually, a 5-pin, ideally. But, you know. You draw an 8-pin and just win. That's always nice. So 3 8-pins. We would have won off that. We're now on a hell wait for what's left. So maybe we just cut the 9 here. Yeah, let's cut the 9-7. Try and build off that middle 5. Immediately now draw the last 8-pin. It's coming, don't worry. It's coming. I mean, that's fine. Let's go for it. Take the win. Pinfu 2. Being sneaky, because we don't need to risk 1,000 points at the moment. And we got reasonable folding options against Lily, although got to be aware of what everybody else is doing at this point. Two-man reach. 2 and 8 pin are both safe tiles to this. Okay. We're going to coward out of this one. But we didn't have enough information about other things, so that 9 definitely could be what they're waiting on. Let's find out. Why are we correct to cower?
Note.
We were not. We should have gone. Well, I mean, it puts mono into range-ish. But yeah, we were passive and possibly punished for being passive. Start with South. East shouldn't be a problem for anybody unless Prospero wants it. Okay, 9 doesn't adjust the 6-7 equation. Well, it's not worth a lot, but it is starting to come together now. What's coming together, apparently, though, is pairs. So 3-man, 4-man, 6-pin, 7-pin, and 9-man. I mean, it is coming together. Let's go 3-man. So we just got 3-pin, 3-so, 3-man in succession. Prospero had to want some of these. But didn't take any of them. So Ishan 10 for pairs, Dora 2. Well, clearly I'm up to shenanigans. But next to no way I'd be waiting on a 2-man after this, right? Right? Well, we'll see. Shame I got rid of South, actually. Well, no, South bonus tile. 4-pin, not helpful. You should also turn calls off. I mean, no, we're going to keep calls on because if we do get an early 6-pin drop, we might switch. But that's pretty much the only scenario. 2 9-pins have been played, so 9 sets have been played, so it's not worth us switching into that. So 1-man, just working out what else has been played that we've got pairs of at the moment. 1-so as well. So if we do go to Cheeto, we're in a bit of a restrictive one because 1-man and 1-so are both down to a single copy each. So I think we do have to stick with a Cheetoy. Oh, there's that 9-man we want to be waiting on. And there's yet another pair. 2 Ts have also been played, so we're down to a hell weight on that side. Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen. Although maybe I can call Dora free in a moment and just bluff the table. Tempai. Well, 9 is going to be better. So Cheeto Dora 2. Seven's been played in 2 directions. And we're dealing with it. Ipeiko Dora. We had 2 Dora and Cheetoy, so we couldn't really fold that. Knew it was a little dodgy. Anyway, last hand then. So, 1,000 points for the win. And this looks like it can be a quick hand.
Chi.
Well, looks like we have a battle for this then. Tanya versus Onitile. But we have a pair of 3s as well if we get lucky and draw the 5.
Chi.
Probably should have played 9 over 6, but I prefer to look as if I'm ready. Make him worry about it. It might not mean anything, in fairness, but, you know, if we force the game to go fast, people are going to start taking risks. Okay, each chant in. We need to pair up 2, 3, 6, 7, or get into a single weight on the last tile. We really don't... I was about to say, we don't want to be waiting on these. But we have Tempai now at least, so... Hopefully we draw 5... Well... I mean, that doesn't actually change anything, so 4-pin. I said Mono is culling a suit here, because if he's got to force Honitsu to make this work, then he doesn't want Manzus. And 2, 3, 4 are likely to be on the safe end against us, so on the basis we've already called one. If I'm in a single weight, why would I play the 5? Because it's safe to mono. Also, I've played no Sozu tiles, which is helpful. South's fine. So it comes down to lottery, but we're in the game at the moment. I imagine Lily's and Tempai as well, so we have to be aware of that. 6. Okay.
Tsumo.
Single weight on the 2-man. That was our simple Dora. And we take the first win of the night. And add 42 to the tally, meaning I'm only, what, 140 down now? But my first win in a while, so I'll take that. GG, everyone. And thanks for holding up to the bargain of giving me points. We do need them. We do badly need them. Alright, I'll give it a couple moments and see who's ready for the next game. Because at the moment it looks like an exact rematch. Sometimes the game just goes like that, because unfortunately it's sometimes about forcing the big hands, and then the thing is you need the point, you need to get the points, and then you need to play safely. Playing safely then winning the points doesn't always work out as well, unfortunately. Looks like it is going to be just the same game. So, Mono, Prospero, Lily, Shadow, random seats. Good luck all. Okay, change of seats this time, so I'm sitting across from Mono, Lily on my left, Prospero on my right. We've opened Double Dora and a monster hand. What the hell is with my luck at the moment?
ダブルリーチ
Oh. In this basis, we're gonna YOLO. We see that too already, so. I mean, Dora free. His hand is huge. We're also Ishanten. Can't take that. Would have loved to have that. Free soak.
リーチにゃ
Oh wow, everybody got good starts. I can't play East in this position. I just can't play East. Alright, well, we're folding with Dora free. This feels wrong. But it is correct. Oh, dear God, no, we're not. Fine.
リーチノン
I wasn't joking about how lucky this hand was, but that, yeah. Richipatsu Dora-san. Well, this might be a short one. We'll see, though. Shun. This hand is Double Dora and has a dragon, which is what you want to see as dealer. But we're already got a huge lead anyway, so not as critical to convert this, I guess, but we probably still will go for it. Some points is good, more must be better. We don't have our dragon secured yet, and there's a second. Okay, yeah, he seems fine. Ugh. Not interested in pairs. We are interested in the dragon if it comes up again. Also gives us potential options of 8 versus 5, and if we do get the 8, then we've got to consider 7 pairs again. Wrong 8. But the game is at least giving me what I asked for, which is nice. Okay. Well, that's the Peiko, and I guess we're going for pairs now. Since we kind of want to keep this 5-man attached, it's pretty much going to rely on what useful stuff we draw outside of that. We already played a 5, so we can't be waiting on it. However, that's going to help Prosper out, who looks like he's on a Pinzu of some kind. I mean, honestly, we go pairs Chitoy as dealer. We could knock Prosper out with this discard here. And Lily goes third on virtue of having reached. Which would be incredibly mean, but still, that could happen. I mean, to be fair, if she hadn't have reached,
リーチにゃ
and it's still going to be the case here, on priority. Do I really go for... Yeah, fine. If that deal's in, I'm going to be so upset, but let's go. 5-man, counter snipe.
妻
I'm playing the lottery tonight. I'm just doing it. That's stupid. I literally just hit that. Okay, double ton, good hand. Not as insane as my last one, but let's be honest. I don't need any more insane hands the way this is going. Oh, for... Me Shanten. Friso, 1-man, 4-man. Well, let's play the chin for the moment. If we draw an 8, we probably just cut the 1-2 here. Move us on to a slightly more natural thing that side, and also give us our possible Itsu. And also Dora acceptance, which is always nice. North does nothing. The important thing is to not overplay and to protect the shades. Now that we got this. Or, if we get a Mungan chance, just knock out Prospero. Which sounds mean, but that is the plan. That doesn't actually change the equation, so we are going to cut this way around. It also means we can potentially now add in additional middle Sozu tiles, get rid of a 2 that way. And keep on the plan.
Pong.
Keep on with the plan. So 1-4 for a 4-7 pair weight. Or we have that. So let's go 4 and be in a 1-4. Double Tondora. That's all I got, but...
long
And that free hand plus repeats, they're starting to build up. Alright, I have a Mungan safety on my shades. And I've got Double Ton start again. Do I just go full greed and just send this for Honitsu? Let's find out. Gonna play the ASO anyway, because it's a loose tile that we're not interested in for the strategy, but... Okay, we're probably not going Honitsu for full greed. We are, however, going to look as though we are. Lily, though, probably just on a tile only in a mostly Tarnpin shape at this point, I would guess. But, I mean... Yishanten now.
Pong.
Well, Yishanten with that, anyway, yeah. Still need the East, but... I guess there's an argument I can afford to risk a few points right now. I mean, I get nothing out of this. I get, what, double ton plus repeats.
펑,
I mean, play 2 5-pin if you really want to, but that's a really silly idea. Try and I think that was a dead end to deal into Lily. I genuinely think that was. Mono is still going in, so... At least these look like they're going to be cheap hands. One so being Vidora. We don't know about Prospero, actually, in fairness. Pinzu Honitsu, maybe? Ah, well. I can live with that. 1,000-point deal in at this point. Hazard of overplaying, I guess. Alright, East 3. And now I've just got to sit calmly and not do anything stupid for the rest of the game. How difficult can that be? Proceeds to lose the game. In the name of content? Question mark? Well, this is the worst hand we've had all game. It's still fine, though. Sequence finished. 5-7-9 shape, which might end us with us discarding the 5, which, if it does, that's fine, I guess. Other than that, I mean, pretty much it's our luxury now to just play Town Pin and silently as much as possible, and just avoid trouble. Trouble might be mono playing a middle tile early, but we'll see. So probably Town Pin for both Lily and Prospero based on the initial discards. That's a useful enough draw. We don't have a pair because I decided to cut the pair. What does the hand need? Just as I decide to get rid of it. Perfect. Well, we're clearly going to pair whichever one of these we don't get, so it's fine. White Dragon safe. Gotta get the Red Dragon, actually. But mind you, every other tile could potentially be useful to what we're building to, with the possible exception of the 8-pin. So 2 sequences. 4-pin's been called, so this does have a slight problem for us, this one, but... we'll see. What do we think? I think given everything, we play 3-pin. So one had already been played and there was no call on it. It was a while ago, admittingly. But with the 4s gone as well, it's more likely to have things over that than under that. But we'll see. Of course, Prospero is also on Pinzy, so... The downside, I guess, now is that we are committed to a 5-man pair weight, but... But hey, if we draw that, we have Pinfu. Yeah, calls off. Let's play West. Should have had calls off for a little bit, but... Also, that's all the 4s gone, so this is a 7-pin only weight. Well, and there's the reach. And once South played, I think we're just going to play an 8, so we'll go around that. Yeah, we lose by overplaying at this point, so As long as we dodge what everybody else is doing, eventually it'll work out in our favor. That is a Hanneman. Okay, it's not impossible Mono can come at us at the moment, but it would take something monumental. He is the dealer though. Bear with me on this discard. I'm just gonna get out of the way now because I feel it's gonna be a problem. So the rest of the hand is kind of building towards Junshan. So let's see if it happens, I guess. Or at the very least put the fear of Kokushi into people. Actually, the way this is working here, we'd need that fourth 1-pin to do anything here or to triple up the 9s. Which I guess we could still do, but... Alright. 1 man. Very early Kokushi attempt. But honestly, I'm just looking at seeing if we can finish the hand, actually. It's a little awkward with the Friso being the door indicator, but if we get lucky enough and get that early, then, you know, maybe we're in something. Or if we do that. Actually, given that Friso is the door indicator, we're going to go this way round on this Chanter attempt. And just see what happens. Lily's also culling a suit, so Lily's not doing something not going conventionally at the moment. So yeah, we have 2 unusual hands going on at the moment. I assume Lily's actually Honitsu. Okay, Mono trying to rush. Seven so is exactly what we need, but...
Chi.
Alright. I probably don't need to go for this, but we'll go for it anyway. A hell weight on the 1-pin as it stands right now. Oh. That was weird. Free safe tile that way. Not against Mono, admittingly, but... So 7-man is what we need. 7-man, 9-pin, 1-pin.
Pong.
Sure. Let's go. What am I doing at this point in the game? What am I actually doing? Going nuts. Remember not even 10 minutes ago when I said if he played nice and calm, not make any overplays. Oh boy. Yeah, so instead we're into a 7-man wait, 3 remaining. This can only go Wibble. All for a 2k hand. 2k. We've got to remember that. 2,000 points. Not a good enough prize. I wonder if there's any chance Mono just folded against me here, thinking about things. No, I don't think that's a fold. I think mono is on a hand. But yeah, they're just playing middle tiles out because that's clearly the plan. Well, I take a short hand off Lily. There is no reason for me to be in this whatsoever. But hey. Hi, Kyril. My luck is stupid. Also, you have to watch the first hand of this game because the amount of nonsense that's on display from everybody who isn't mono is ridiculous. Mono is probably on a Yakima attempt, actually. That's the only thing from this. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Oh well. Yeah. We need to remember we're miles in the lead and don't need to necessarily force things. But equally, fun! And it's fun to go for big hands and risk throwing away this huge lead I've got. Let's just see. I'm not playing this optimally, but I'm assuming Prospero is just going for a quick hand to finish things off. He might, only based on the initial Dora discard, actually. He's not one-suiting it for the most part. It's probably just a quick Tango rush, which we can defend against all day long. Okay. T1s have been played, so maybe I shouldn't have gone for that. But hey. I haven't missed any opportunities to call at this point, so we can still potentially swap this into just a south whatever hand. Double south, actually, worth remembering. Hatsu live. Let's. Yeah, it's got the one. First 9-pin. I mean, Prospero could be on a green dragon only or something of that nature. So not necessarily a Tanyo, but for intents and purposes, pretty much the same. Yeah, okay. We're kind of pivoting into a different hand here. A whatever we get hand at this stage. Because I don't need to go. I don't need to win this. I can just fold out. Yeah, Tanyo won. And Lily down to 4,000 points. The other question is, can I take 4,000 points to win? On my dealer turn. I mean, Mungan does it. If I get a Mungan here, it's just a game. Well, let's do the thing. North to start. Do you call it? Do I get a free draw? No. Dora. Alright, turn to yourself. Alright, so no Souths going on this game. So yeah, a last turn mono monster dealer hand is the only thing all concerning me right now. T3. We don't have enough to do Nageshi. Or even attempt it, really. Oh, okay. Early reach from Prospero. Well, that might be game over if Lily's unfortunate here. do? Did it do? We'll just play safe for the moment. I was debating some things, but we can't really play the green until Prosperous does it. Ah, Lily's still in the game. I actually got a decent hand. Not happy at losing 6,000 points, but we can lose 6,000 points. Okay, double Yaku high start. Can't argue with that.
Boom.
Yeah, let's cut this. Okay, so double Yaki high, one Dora. Right, three closed weights, one of which is a Dora. Let's see which ones we get first. Or just keep drawing free pins. If we draw a couple of more free pins, then we just convert the hand that way. And the problem solves itself. That, however, is useful. So Prosper doing a one-seat hand at the moment. Lily possibly doing the same. And Mona doing usual Tanpin quick hand to try and get the dealership.
起
We, however, can call that, cut that, Ishanten for 2 and 1. Who wants reds? Prospero does, so potentially the dealer getting back in the game. Both red and west would save, so not a great difference there. Okay, 4-pin. Ipatsu? Yeah, there's not much you can do about this. I've got to play, because most of my tiles are as unsafe as the next. This can cost me my shades. I mean, I lose a big number of points here if this is a good hand. Oh, there's so many Sozu on the board. Okay, this is acceptable. If it's Hanneman, then it's game. One shot. Well, we still have shades, just about. And Mono needs one more for a battle for second. So any win will do. What do we get? This is a good hand for any win will do. It's not a great hand for any win will do, but it's a good hand. It's good. It's been a fair recovery. Gotta be honest. Mono needs... I mean, as dealer, he's... I mean, it won't actually end the thing. So, yeah. Mono just keeps winning. But he still needs at least 2k to get there, so we'll see. He's got dragons. Oh, Mono's got dragons. That's not good. That means he's going to take my shades away.
Pong.
Well, fight it. Well, true enough, but, you know.
Chi.
Mono's not going to settle for third, but this might do something. Who knows? Single Sanzo wait possibly coming up here. We'll find out. I mean, maybe... Oh, actually, no. I discarded a dragon, which has been called. That's like maybe I started Nageshi. 2 4s, 2 5s, and a third 5. It is extremely unlikely he wants this 6, but we're going to play it anyway. Yeah, I think Mono's going to take some points off of us here, unless there's a deal in. Of course, can't take Tim. If he sumos, it's still probably fine for us anyway. But if he just wins off that, that's annoying. Nah, he's not. He's less he's grandstanding. Well, 1,000 points, so any sumo from Mono ends the game. What even is this? Oh well. Pin is safe. Well, it's only 2,000 points. And it's a reset. And also now Mono's on... Prospero's on 1k points. Any win will do regardless at this point. I did lose my shades, but, you know. Now Lily's got a reason to fight and get herself back into second, so that's going to help me. We hope. Okay. Okay. I think it is fair to say, in this singular instance, that this is a possible Itsu. That being said, it probably won't be. God damn it. Would be Mono. Yeah, that's looking more likely. So Ishanten for Reach Nomi, but that's all I need. So many tiles get us there. Who wants Dora Dragons? Nope. Look, I'm sorry for doubting. It's a possible Itsu after all. Okay, Prospero with the call. Two calls. And he's giving me a safe tile. I was about to say, that's the one way it doesn't work. Yeah, it's got to be done. I don't know what I was necessarily thinking. I was hoping for the Itsu, but no, we have to take the free-sided Pintu. How unfortunate.
No.
Oh. Hey, Baba. Cat decided it wants to say hi. Yes, you only like me because I'm winning, right? Or because there's a possibility I'll give you food. I think it's more the food thing. I mean, joke's on you, I don't have any food, but the motivation and the spirit is there. Oh, GG. I'm up 97 points, I think, at the moment. Right, I can do one more, certainly. Cat is because unfortunately this chair moves. Want to come up and say hi? No, you just want to lie there and get belly rubs. In the worst position for you to give you belly rubs. You get belly rubs. No, you've had too many belly rubs. No, now you're bored and wandering off. Well, it's nice to see you too. Alright, well, it looks as if we're going to have the third consecutive game with the same people, unless somebody wants to jump in. Nope. Well, Operation Give Shadowhawk more points appears to be on. Hey, careful. You don't want to end the stream. Alright, so Prospero, Lily, Mono, Shadow, random seats. Good luck for round 3. And let's see if we have as ridiculous a start as we did last time. Because honestly, the start of game 2 was mad. A lot of technical difficulties. Yep, no worries, sir. Well, let's see what we're beginning with. We're beginning with Dora and a reasonable start. Prospero to our left, Mono across, Lily to our right. So I think we've been in... Well, at least we've been in different combinations every single time, which has been nice. Let's that one. See how this goes. So let's just play 7s until we can't discard any more 7s. Cheap in, not helpful. And that, however, is an additional Dora, so we will take it. So, looking reasonable for Pinpu here. Doesn't seem as if we're going to get south at this point, but... Pair of 5s versus pair of 2s. It's a little awkward, but we'll see. We might be able to make something of it. We can always just cut the pair of 2 so's if we decide we need them. 9 does nothing for us. Don't want to call the 5s. Okay, door free. So this hand's starting to escalate in value quite nicely. One is on a bonus tile hand or something weird because he's got 2 calls. He must have something because he wouldn't have made these 2 calls unforced. You'd have thought. Let's play 7-pin on the basis that's all 4 of them. And we are Yishantan. Fortunately, all the 5s are gone, so it would be a 2-so only way unless we randomly draw a 2-so, which, you know, we prefer. Puts into the 3-6. We could potentially do some other stuff. We've already played 7, unfortunately. Otherwise, that might have been an idea. Can't do anything with the 8-pin, but with all the 7s gone, probably isn't going to be that useful for anybody else. Actually, it would have been a safer tile to keep them a 9-pin, really. Live Hatsu when Mono is on some form of bonus tile hand. And I'm fairly certain that unless it's north, which it can't be, so I think it's got to be Hatsu. The question is, does he have 3 or does he have 2? Because I'd be willing to bet he's got 3. I wouldn't be willing to bet a lot, but I'm fairly certain. I wouldn't be surprised if he has 3. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're out of this one. It's an early fold, but if we can't play the Hatsu, and we know if they complete a sumo, it's going to be a low value one. We're not dealer anyway, so that's less important for us, I guess. Okay. What could have been? What could have been? Alrighty. Sorry, I need to deal with this. Can I do this safely?
Pong.
Yeah, let's do this.
Chi.
Darn it! You're supposed to cower in fear. Make them cower in fear. Yeah, we can't do anything with this. This is kind of dead to us. I've also got nothing that actually works as a safe tile against any of this, do I? No, not especially. That was not what I had meant to discard, but hey, it was safe anyway, so go.
Note.
I mean, I had Dora 5 in that hand, but alas, people had in other ideas. And also, I was right on the dragons. Also right on my dragons, but you know. Tondor 2. And 4 pairs. Well, if we get an early middle pair, I think we go toe-to-toe with this. Or we can just go for it. Because, yeah. Ishanten. Nope. We're Ishanten. And it's a good Ishanten as well. 1 man, 9 man, 2 pin. So I've given up an east and a green.
Ponya.
Alrighty.
Pong.
Alright, fine. Pivot.
Pong.
More pivoting. Somebody playing Adora right now would be massively appreciated. But I clearly don't deserve that, so it won't happen. Slightly unfortunate, but what can you do? Keep the tile connected to one of your pairs because it might be useful. I could take the Tempai here. Yeah, you know what? We take the Tempai here. It's Dora free, or it's manga either way. This is fine. Either we get the green, or that happens. That's fine.
リーチ一発
Actually, there might have been Hanneman either way. I need to work that out. Because we get Dora free and Dragon plus Ton. No, it's Mungan that way, and Mungan the other way. Because we either get another Dora or we get the Dragon. So, yay. Double Ton start. We might go Chanter here. I don't know if we want to force it, but it's an option. It's a little less likely to be an option now, admittingly, with that, but okay. I'm having my anti-luck now for the last couple of matches, I think. Which is fair. It's got to balance out somewhere. Still going to play the lottery tonight, though, based on certain things. Long thought on that. I'm actually going to go with you and play the free man here. So draw a 5, cut the free sows, and see. White does nothing. Alright, let's cut the free 2. We might regret this later, but we're still halfway hopeful, I guess. And if nothing else, it makes our discards look a bit weirder. Which, you know, perfect reason to carry on. It's probably our last chance to play it, so... Yeah, 6-0 looks very dodgy. Can't play Easts.
Pong.
All right, let's commit. We're dealer. Let's put some pressure on the table. So 4 pin or a 6-9. East would do as well, of course. Interesting. Actually, somewhat helps us out. We get a 6-9 now. This is that much of a better weight. And there's still an 8 left, so. Alright, all the free men. He was waiting on the last one. Incidentally or otherwise.
G.
Okay, Lily's going. Alright, 6-9 needed. Wrong 9. So 18 works. East works from anyone, but nobody's going to play the East this late, surely. Oh, very late. Was not expecting that. That is a gift. 6-9. Height or 6-9-8 actually. No, it's just 6-9. You got me.
Tenpai.
Yeah, we got gifted that one. All right, game equaled a little bit more. Still in last place, and we keep our dealer turn. All right, what do we get for battling that one out? We get that, which is good. Not gonna lie. Might not be ideal, but it is good. That's helpful. One pin does nothing for us. Oh, triple north from Lily, so something's happening over there. Someone's just being unlucky, I think, actually. Okay, let's throw the East now. Some regrets later, I'm sure. I think the only thing we can really force this towards is just Tanya, or, well, Toito, really. And Prospero calling up a storm is probably going to prevent us from doing the natural slow route of just going for the Chinitsu here. But it's not impossible. That was both Toitoi and the Chinitsu here, though we would have to try and cut Adora now. Unless we got extremely fortunate.
Pong.
Alright, let's do it now. Dora passes. This is a Toitoi attempt at this point, but it could be other things. East isn't a safe tile, so we'll get rid of that now. You can still pair up 4-pin at this stage. And we can. E Shanten. I mean, Toitoi Sananko is a thing that could happen here as well. If we get lucky, leave 6. 1 south played, but it isn't a bonus tile, so it's a little more likely to be safe than a 6 later down the line. Fortunately, all of the things we want to call are middle tiles.
Boom.
Okay, Toy Sananko up. If we draw a 4-pin or a free man, this is Mangan. Oh, this is the worst. Why would you do this to me? Oh, it's 2 calls. Lily's definitely got... Oh, fine. Sod it. Who wants a Mangan? I've had enough luck. You can have it. I mean, we'd have still been tempo if we'd get that free, so it could have been done. We've got around it somehow. I mean, what must I have if I'm giving up those sorts of tiles this late in the game? I have a situational manga. That's what I have.
Tsumo.
I, in fact, do have a situational manga. Toy Sananko. Boom. And we have a Khan available here. We are probably not going to go into Carnage just yet. We do have the points lead. That's usually not when you want to Khan things. That being said, we might do. Depends how much the rest of this goes. Useful draw. I mean, we draw a 6-0 now, we have it. So, can't reach... Kinda? Maybe? Not quite. Free man, not helpful. But Lily's a... Okay, so Lily's on this. Honitsu, I would assume. It could be Chanter, it could be South only. What is that 6 so I need? This has potential to backfire, but Lily's discarding Dora, so I don't really want to play too much into what she could have. At least right now. If the hand starts developing, if we get some of these into triples, then we might see. Might see a lot of things if that starts happening. I know, Papa. I know. No. Tempting though it is, we're not going to go Toy here. have to go AFK half a moment. Bear with. So I might lose the kitty in a moment, but I can't. Okay, run out. That's all right.
なんドラ
I'm having to be mean. Okay. What is this nonsense? Moving on. East Place. Still an East 3. Is worth knowing. My cats are currently playing either side of a closed door. So this is a good Tanyo Dora 2 hand. This is a worthwhile attack if this happens. Need a 5-man ideally, but
ポン
good draw. Okay, so Ishanten. Hello, Casper. If we pawn this, discard Fedora, we have Tenpai, but only one.
ポン
Okay. Let's take. No, actually, we don't. I don't know why I took that. I've got a 1. God. All right, I'm bluffing. That's the argument. I'm just bluffing. Yeah, it's just a bluff. Don't worry about it. We also can Khan.
カン
Yeah, this is totally a bluff, but you know, this is also abysmal. I've overplayed this because I missed. I had a 1. Now I've got a fault, and I've given Mono a bunch of points. Aren't I the best? 1. Drawing in a 6-0, 7-man, or a 4-pin here.
ロン
Or just having that happen. That's fine. Nobody needs to know about my error. Except for you lot. But, you know, you don't count. Okay. Fine. Nobody knows we were bluffing. Also, this is another good hand. Also, now I've got to pay more attention to the game rather than the cats. Okay. Turn to reach. With any high Manzu we get there. And Prosper's going to be nice enough to give us another draw.
ポン
Or not.
Reach.
Okay, let's put some dealer pressure on. Lily is our closest points rival, so we're going to take the gamble on this. Could backfire against 2 calls, but 2 early calls versus a reach is the question now. Are the hands actually worth anything? If they are, I'm in trouble. But early reach can potentially be on anything. Mono just appears to be playing his game, which is probably correct against an early reach. Sozu Honitsu, potentially. Yeah, mama. Oh, I'm up against it now.
No.
But we picked up the win. Okay, 1300. Oh, I'm just going to have to pause the game 2 moments, so bear with me. Game hopefully showing is paused. If not, yep, it is. I'm going to be back in literally 2 minutes. Sorry. Over there. Okay. Of course, the real secret is I just needed extra time to guess whether I wanted to take this or not. And I do.
Pong.
I just need all that extra thinking time to secure that one. Don't need East. So we've got a 10k lead to Lily. Honestly, this probably wasn't the best time to call a random white out of nowhere, but we got a 2-hand hand. Moves the game on. If we get some reasonable luck at getting these middle tiles sorted out. But yeah, a little too hasty, I think, this one. Or I can just go for Dageshi. Okay, first helpful draw in a while. See, this sort of hand would be fine if it was turn 1 and I call the white. But, yeah, I had to get that first. I could have taken that, I guess. But I feel even with that call, that thing there, I'm still 2 away, so... Yeah, we're just going to fold this one out, I think. We've done our thing. Get rid of one of our closed weights, at least. There are definitely better lines I could have taken with this whole hand. The least of all was keeping all the wests.
Chi.
Alright, Ishan turn.
Beachnya.
Yeah, fourth west. Always the risk. We only have Pinzu as safe tiles.
Beachnya. Longnya.
But that'll do, I guess. Another exchange between lower players. As long as they keep exchanging points between themselves, I don't lose anything. So Prosper up to third, Mono down to fourth. Okie day. South round. I mean, 10k is not a secure lead, but it is a good lead right now. It's going to require at least one decent hand for Lilith to come back, so... yeah, skip that. That's fine. North is okay. And that opens up the route to Tanyo. So we can call 8 or 7 if it comes up now. Do we prefer that or not? I think we have 3, 8, 7 on that side. Alright. Not sure that's necessarily better, but it's what we're doing. We're sticking with the one suit discarded. Up until now, of course. He's a cute boy. Reach from Lily called into Mono. I guess it's playing our 7. Maybe. I don't have anything else that works against that reach in truth. Can of course play 4-pin, and we may have to, but don't want Lily gaining more points, if that was the question there. Yeah, 4-pin. We're out of this hand, I think. As much as we can be. Okay, a couple of threes. You see most of the ones. We see a 2. Let's go for it anyway. If that deals in, it deals in. Yeah. We're running out of things that worked, unfortunately. The good news is it's a pair weight and not a very valuable thing. So gap is now important, but oh, what is this? This is not a good hand. I haven't had very many of these tonight, it has to be honest. So let's just start culling the honor tile, see if we can get that Nageshi finally. And the impossible hand, of course. And just see how this goes. One thing is to not lose too many points doing whatever we end up doing here. Oh, still on for Nageshi. 4 still in hand. We only need to draw another, what? 13 of them. Well, actually less than that. We only need to draw another 9 of them. And then this works. Or we can just win by getting Tanya before then. I mean, actually, the hand's not looking too bad. Oh, we've been called. Okay, fine. So that ends that plan. Hatsu. I guess now we're going to have to try and get this Tanya. I'm not going to do it by calling that, though. No. Pair of 8s is useful, though. Yeah, we're enough of that goal. We might have. I mean, you know, we still have to draw another 7 on the bounce, but we could have done. Alright, Chi. If you can't guess what I'm going for, maybe Mahjong is not for you. As we continue to draw honor tiles. There are only 5 men left I can draw at this point. Yeah. Alright, reach from mono. We can call that cut the 6, which is a safe tile, have Tenpai.
Chi.
3-6. That's a 4. Double CG, but it works. We get a 6. We actually have a Sanshku. Open, though. Come on, 6-0. Or the Fated Sansa, of course. He has discarded so many Manzu tiles, but that would be just the time for it. Well, 6-pin safe. Thank you for that information. We're going to snipe this. Haite.
Tenpai.
Well, I had the better weight. These two cut each other off, so yeah, okay. We're okay with that. 1,000 points to me, and points gained back to Lily. Still would like one more win as dealer to try and cement things. This is a double door a hand, and we're going to start with West. Bateman. Yeah, this hand's not great, unfortunately. Let's cut the 1-2 on this side. Next, I'm going to work out what my cat's up to. No, just destroying a box. That is fine. It is the cat's box to destroy. Don't need the red dragon for anything at this point. We do have technically a possible Itsu on. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could. Would have been more likely if we'd have called there, but again. This isn't a hand I want to overextend with and then see something monstrous on the horizon. Okay, one sequence done. So let's get... I should have cut the 9. Nope, that was an error. I cut the 135 rather than the 968. So that's my bad. You know what? I was looking at this as another Sanchikyu. I need to stop looking at things as though they're Sanchikyu. It's almost worse than the possibilities at the moment. Well, having made this cut, it's definitely that way round. Also, stop revealing my hand. I realise you haven't really, but you know. No more possibility, I think, is the way we would like to describe that as well. So 7-pin puts us... 7-pin puts us there. 4 7-pin, of course, puts us in a wait for the other. Either the other or a 4 7-pin. 2-4's already gone, though it's not a likely wait by any means. So maybe it is worth shifting again. Yeah, let's shift again here. Because we can hopefully draw a free 6 on this as well, which is still out there. Cut the 8, potentially be into a double wait or something, or draw something around Medora, which would be nice. We'll keep that. Closed 5 would be awesome here. 5 so for a pin through Sanchikyu to Hudora. Frankly, a monster hand. Or I could backstep and do things. We draw 4-pin now. This hand is everything we want. 2-7's been played, so this more likely we're going to draw 4 if anything. Although actually 2-4's been played. No, exactly the same odds. Don't ignore me. Ignore me. It's just not very likely. Bon. Let's do this now. Rob never regrets. We'll have many regrets in later time, but with North is a safe tile, we can discard. Okay, this is acceptable. Our closest rival loses points to Prospero. Our dealer turn ends positive. The only downside is we don't have any more of them, so we gotta either earn more points naturally or just hang on. And this is a hanging on situation. 5, 6, 7, 8. If we draw a 9th, I will attempt it, but I should probably not. I've attempted worse, I will concede, but... Didn't draw a 9th. We're not going to attempt it. Okay, no. I'm going to tell a lie. We're going to have one turn grace to try and improve this situation. God damn it. Should get rid of these before these, but you know. I'm still half hoping that it'll decide not to. So we have 9 no pairs at the moment. Still 9 no pairs. But middle tile.
G.
Ultimately, we're not the dealer here, so we can afford to fold if we decide we need to. And we might decide we need to. Since we're probably up against the Pinzu Honitsu on the right, we're just going to play 4-pin and then see what happens from it. So 10 no pairs into still 10 no pairs. Ten and pair. So 3 more required. White Dragon, East, and West. 2 East played, West is still available. Well, let's get rid of these 5s and then we'll see what happens. But it's still on, it's still possible. 2 whites played. 2 easts played. 3 east played. Okay, so 1 east and then we're out, basically, at this point. But, hey. We tried. Unfortunately, I think people are going a little too quickly for us. Well, there's that white. That's the 3rd one as well. So this is out in a couple of ways, but we're going to follow with the 7 for the moment. Play safe. And we're out. No, we're out. It wasn't likely anyway, but we're still out. Ultimately, we're just happy to just let them fight amongst themselves while I stay out of things.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. You just gave your points back to Lily, who's the closest rival. And she's the dealer right now, so this undoes the entirety of my work. Yeah, no, we weren't maintaining that. If we're reaching 2 calls on the board, there was no chance of us queuing on with the Kokushi. Oh, I wish this hand was a lot better than it is. North. I know it's our wind, but we're still going to play north. Okay, we have a dragon. So potentially we can go for a quick hand and try and just snipe 1,000 points out of nowhere. That's a useful draw for that plan. We even have a pair, so okay. Destiny Prosper to play some even Sozu tiles. And the first turn north has backfired. No. Also, stop revealing my hand, please. Okay. To be fair, I'm miles away from re-release, so I would like to be able to re-release, so absolutely. I even pulled off one, but amazingly it was free-player Mahjong with C3 tiles, but that's a side story.
Chi.
Alright, 1 call to go. So 6 are required. Well, actually, we just want need a pair, actually. Need to pair something up. Not going to be the 5 at this point. Did your second 6?
Chi.
This feels bad. Yeah, Hellweight 5 so. Because why not? It's only a tile that everybody will be in if they can be. Why not? The actual reason for why not is we can fold out with all 3 of these if we need to, so. And it looks as if we need to. So that was a fun turn. Hope, of course, being that somebody else can pick up the win so that Lily doesn't overhaul me with this, but... yeah, Hatsu. So we have 3 turns, and then we need 1 more discard after that point. Mono thinking about the 5? I assume Mono. Oh, there's that 6 that would have been awesome earlier. And with 2-man being safe, we are pretty much good for the rest of this. Okay. Well, Lily and Prospero have just been passing back and forth small hands, which is really helping me just stay in the lead. So, Lily is below the 10k, so Mangan Sumo with no repeats is not enough for Lily at the moment. I know, Baba. I'll let you out soon, okay? Alright, so any hand will do. 1 Dora, which we don't need at this point, but you know, 1 Dora nonetheless. Can't really go for Tanyo, can't really... I mean, we just literally, can we get the pin through here? And how fast can we? Or even if we end up in a double pair weight, that's probably fine. We can just go reach and see. Maybe not if the 9s are gone. Yep. Yeah, Artie's by the door, but he's not...
Boom.
Also was muted, but I still don't agree to any of this. Well, we have 2 safe tiles against the double dragon. Can't really play South either because unfortunately that's still alive. Unless you draw a second. Yeah, it's problematic. I mean, Mono needs a monster hand to actually come back, but if he's got Honitsu, Toy Toy, Double Dragon, or if he gets lucky on the card here, if he actually makes a comeback from this, I'm going to be really pissed off. Well, that's Dealer Hanneman. That actually, I think, is going to do it. No! Oof. Okay. 1,000 points will do. And multiple people at the table saying that at this point. I thought that was down. I didn't quite calculate it that quickly enough. Right. Well, Mono's managed his unfair, massive hand of the game. Yeah, because if he hadn't got the Rinshan, he would have only got Mungun. Actually, was he at 7 or is he? I'll look back later. See, I have a terrible memory. I can't remember exactly. This is not good for when I need to just rush out 1,000 points. Not good at all. Free hand sumo for West round. I mean, you don't even need that. One hand sumo from Lily or from Prospero puts us into a West round. Which, you know, I don't want a West round. Why? West rounds are overrated. I mean, heck, there's also a repeat on the board, so this is... Come on. All that masses of luck I had in the previous 2 games. I need some of that now. Sure. I'm half tempted to force the Toy Toy at this point. It's not a good answer. Dora is meaningless to me. Well, it's not meaningless. Lily could do with that.
G.
But actually, I'm okay with her advancing the game at this point. She will take more points from Mono if she sumos and she has 2 calls. Okay. Tanyo. Or possibly Honitsu. As long as I avoid dealing into that, it's fine. I mean, it's not looking the worst at the moment. We could potentially try this, but I think we're going to avoid. And just use the fact we've got a safe tile here. Yeah, we're just hoping that Lily or Prospero can finish this off for us. Ultimately, it's the coward's plan, but it is the coward's plan we're using at the moment. Because we still need to do a 9-6 swap in order to get ourselves into a legal hand. Well, that could work. And we have a 7 passes, which, I mean, all the 6s are gone. We see 8-8, triple at the 5s. The only way it can happen is if she's got 8-9. Seven passes, which is good information. Well, my hand's slightly more valuable, but I don't need the value.
Chi.
Okay, that'll do. The sequencing has happened. Somebody's going to win. Or this is going to go just fizzle out and nothing matters. I can't take that. Pause on the 4. Why? 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 Oh well, I'm out.
Run.
Did you just deliberately snipe that? She did.
タイヤをドラドラに
Oh well played. Well sniped. Can't be upset at that. I got a plus 70 for today, so that's fine. Yeah, I unfortunately drew south, which basically meant I was out, but I didn't have anything else I could realistically fold with all 3 of you against. So, yeah. No west round then. And I think I'm going to call that a stream for now. Thanks for joining me, those who did. I will catch you next week for the thing. Well, I assumed you sniped it because you clearly passed it a couple of turns ago from Prospero. I'm guessing because it wouldn't have, it wouldn't have actually overtaken your position. So that was the thought process on that. But that's also the thought process on why I discarded it. But I assume Mono was doing some shenanigans actually. Anyway, yeah, that was a good snipe though. Yep, no worries. I will catch you all next week for the finals. Also, Kyril is doing a thing for his... he's getting older, so therefore deserves Cake Day. But he hasn't announced anything in our Discord, and as far as I can see, I still need at least one person to join me as a team. Or at least one other person so that we don't have a team battle with just 3 people, which would be terrible. But, hey, I'll see if he wants to post anything about that. Hint, hint. Catch you later.